instead of trying to guess everyone's pronouns and trying to say something that's gender neutral enough, you just say living things.
I mean, they replace women with birthing people.
That sounds so bad. That sounds
Ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right?
Alright, boys, we're back with another episode.
No, we're not.
This week.
Nope, episode over. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Come on. We're out. Alright, bye. Wait, where's the leave call button?
Okay.
Let's go, the worst members out. Anyways, welcome to the Sons of Liberty. My name is Kick and Echo.
I'm Kaika. I forgot that we're really big now, you know?
Yeah,
we have a million
we're world
subs
famous.
now.
World famous. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Sunny Hawkeye is quitting forever. Anyway, so our first topic is
Andrew Cuomo.
Andrew Cuomo.
Okay, now
God.
I don't know where is.
Okay, no,
yeah.
Yo, you can't say his name. You have to say Sunny Hawkeye.
Yep, we're gonna cut this out.
Cut it out and edit it.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
Sunny.
Welcome back.
Are
It's better this way. Anyways, Andrew Cuomo.
you dragging him?
No, I'm not.
Maybe someone's fucking with him?
Maybe, but... it's just him. It's just him. Just ignore it.
Sunny?
I'm so glitched. I'm on the hell call, but I'm in the
Bro, you're not glitched. You're not glitched.
Wait.
You're role-playing. Okay. Is it John Trelinsky? Is it John Trelinsky?
But does he have admin power?
No, he does not.
Okay, there we go. Now I'm not.
Okay. Okay, well,
Alright.
welcome back.
But I heard you guys in Sons of Liberty.
Yes. So welcome back. We didn't miss you. Let's talk about Andrew Cuomo.
Oh wait, we did the intro already?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did the intro.
Without me?
Yeah.
You see how these two guys chat?
Oh, God.
Like, bro.
I am.
They did it without their
Yep.
Hispanic friend.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Podcast is better that way.
Okay.
You see, Chow hates minorities and so does
Yep.
Kaika.
No.
Yep.
I will retract that statement.
Bro, they didn't even let me intro myself in. That's
Yeah,
how.
that's
Then
how
intro.
Fine, then say
Oh.
say your name then.
That's his
Alright.
name.
Yep,
Okay, let's
his
do
name
this.
is.
I told you
Okay.
to say your name and you said. So.
Okay, just shut up. Let's talk about Andrew Cuomo, that boomer.
Cuomo?
Yeah,
Cuomo.
What'd you say?
A Cuomo.
I think he said cool homo. They said cool homo. What? That's like the opposite thing he did.
No homo. Oh.
He
homo
really
for
is no
Cuomo.
homo.
He really be a no homo.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
So,
Explain this.
okay,
right?
I just want to say one thing. We're normally clowning on Andrew Cuomo because of his policies, and this was sort of a hot take for because it's a lot of people consider it reactionary, fascist, weirdly enough, and just in general authoritarian, far right, Nazi, whatever, all the leftist buzzwords. But now, suddenly, the Me Too Idpol people and the socialist revolutionaries, armchair revolutionaries, have finally clashed, and Andrew Cuomo is on the other side of the fence. Yes, Andrew Cuomo has been canceled. Let's talk about it.
So
Let's
interestingly
go.
enough, we'll talk about the cancellation part, but Cuomo resigned 2 days ago because of backlash from a 170-page AG report that was filled with painful details. It is actually painful.
Let's
And
go.
yeah, the AG cited mostly sexual harassment, in some cases sexual assault. Now, the issue with the harassment and assault claims is New York law is actually pretty vague on what constitutes those things. So it's almost impossible to tell whether he committed those unless there is an independent investigation. Right.
Which, let's be real, there probably won't be.
Right, there won't be. And a lot of the claims that are verified in this AG report are he said, she said type, claims. So there is really no way for us, the public, to know whether Andrew Cuomo was actually guilty. There's no voice recordings or anything like that. Republicans on the other side are a little bit mad about why Andrew Cuomo is being, told to resign because he's been a horrible governor all around. He's had that nursing home scandal, remember, where he basically took nursing home patients. So these are people really, really old in these homes. They were infected with COVID. He took them to the hospital. He took them back from the hospital and put them back to the nursing homes to infect more people, and more people died. And he didn't count those
I call
as
that
deaths.
one. I call that one crowd control.
Right. Oh, yeah. And yeah. Yeah, that's quite a claim.
Little bit of a quick little population control with Andrew Cuomo as your instructor.
Bro, it's
It
just
could be
purge
confused with eugenics.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay, yeah, so Cuomo's a bad person. Let's get on to the canceling.
Okay, the canceling part. Sure. Cuomo's been, from the Democratic Party, from this point right now, he's been canceled, like Chow mentioned. A lot of people are wondering whether Cuomo will come back into politics, and the obvious answer would be yes, because he resigned, right? Resigning is different from impeachment. If he's impeached, I mean, that's kind of like that's a blow to your career. But if you resign for the, quote, better good of the people, it's kind of, you could frame it differently once you get back into politics 10 years down the line. I don't know how I feel about this. When Richard Nixon resigned, no one expected him to go back into politics, but people are expecting Andrew Cuomo, for whatever reason, to go back into politics.
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys view that?
I mean, it's basically destined to happen, because, I mean, once you basically invest your life into being, a successful politician and you get somewhere, a little scandal like this isn't going to make you completely rethink your entire life direction, because if Andrew Cuomo actually had some type of self-introspection, he would have worked on himself before all of these accusations got out. Now, truth or not, I still think Andrew Cuomo is a horrible governor. Maybe not a horrible person, but definitely a horrible governor, and he should not be in the position that he is in right now. And thank God he's resigning, because maybe, just maybe, California might get a not brain-dead governor. I mean, it will, because it's a blue state. I mean, it's basically definite. But, like, that hope that someone better than Andrew Cuomo, who was literally, like, orchestrating the second coronavirus outbreak and was violating people's freedoms. You know how I feel about all that, but I don't know, it's better this way. Maybe someone worse could come in his place, and with diversity hires and a manipulation of the Democratic Party's values and wants over the past decade or longer. I don't know. It's not looking good, but all we know is that whoever will be the governor of California, it will not be Andrew Cuomo, and that's a plus.
Anyone but Andrew Cuomo, right?
Right?
Oh, wait, AOC.
Oh,
I'm getting flashbacks.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, go for it.
So basically, how I view the whole, like, if Cuomo come back, I think of it like, hey, if Joe Biden did it with all his scandals touching kids and stuff, why can't Cuomo? Am I right, boys?
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong.
Exactly.
I mean, Tara Reid accused him of sexually harassing and sexually assaulting her, groping her by the ass. So why can't Cuomo come back, right, boys?
Exactly. Cuomo only did words, not actions like Biden did.
It's only Me Too if you're Republican or you're not useful to the Democratic Party.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Me Too is essentially just a weapon to weed out the unworthy. And that's really, really fucking sad. Also,
that is a quote, by the way. That is a good quote.
Yeah. Another thing is, since we were talking about Joe Biden, don't worry, we'll get to our segmented Joe Biden part of the episode, because every episode has to have a Joe Biden segment. It's like CNN, but with the next precedent over. But the thing is, I want to go back to Andrew Cuomo for just a little bit, and make that comparison with Joe Biden. Joe Biden was originally, in his earlier career, found her doing some actually pretty racist stuff. Now, cancel culture is apparently four-dimensional. It does not matter how long ago you've said something that is incriminating, even if it was by different standards back then. The fact that you said it means you are guilty or were guilty of wrongthink, and the purge must come for you. This is, of course, because, I mean, you know, more people to purge means more people are under prosecution, and only the pure-minded are left remaining, and, you know, either convert or die. It's basic cult stuff, which is basically what the Democratic Party is. But the thing is, right, Joe Biden, under this logic, shouldn't be president because the left would have ate itself and would have attacked Joe Biden, except no one thinks of Joe Biden as a racist. They think of Trump as a racist, not much evidence for that, but they think of Biden as they don't think of Biden as a racist, even though he did a lot of racist stuff during his term, or not during his term, but like a couple decades before his term, and no one brought it up because of what is essentially Democrat immunity. You can be racist as long as you vote blue or you are blue. Luckily for me, my avatar is completely blue, so we're in the clear.
By the way, let's just mention something quickly and move past what Chow said.
I mean, I got blue in my avatar too.
Only in the background. I'm the full picture.
What do you mean, bro? I got my hat's blue, you know?
Yeah, yeah, that's why the automated Discord background for your profile is dark, dead, gray, red. Just like
That's
a political ideology.
Isn't that maroon? Isn't that maroon?
Yeah, it's maroon, but guess what? Maroon is a byproduct of red, which is Republican.
Actually, no, maroon's
bad.
Darker, so what's this color?
Okay, we're not having this conversation. Did you just hear what he said?
What? What did he say?
He said maroon is a byproduct of red, bruh.
Well, he's not wrong.
I'm not wrong. It's just gray or darker red.
But like, no, it's not gray.
Also, by the way, by that logic, Kaika is a centrist. Yuck.
I mean,
yeah, no racism for you.
Bet?
No, he's racist. Trust me.
No. Okay.
Alright, let's get back on topic.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we got distracted.
Way, let's add something to Chow's point. During Joe Biden's tenure in the Senate, he repeatedly used the term, well, I'm not going to say it, he used the N-word a lot.
We already have a nigger mayor, we don't need any more nigger big shots.
Oh, let's go.
And on one occasion, he said that you cannot go into a 7-Eleven without hearing an Indian accent.
You cannot go to a 7-Eleven or a Dunkin' Donuts unless you have a slight Indian accent.
Just saying.
I mean... okay.
It's racist.
Okay, yeah. It's not racist as much as it is just like a demeaning stereotype, which, while similar, is not the same thing.
It's a racial stereotype.
Yeah, it is a racial stereotype, but I wouldn't call it racist. It's not like... It's not, you know, it's not demeaning, it's not discriminatory, it's just a stereotype. Are stereotypes annoying? Yes. Are they racist? No, not really. If they were, we'd be in really big trouble. Although, by leftist standards, it certainly is. Like that's a racial hot take. Like, that's something that if you say, like, on Twitter, and you're not Democrat, you just get instantly flamed. You just get instantly canceled. So, it's strange how no one from the Democratic Party, or no one, you know, on the left of the political spectrum, has brought that up. Or any of the times that he's just dropped an N-bomb.
I mean, we've seen this before where Pokimane or some OnlyFan girl or some goth girl says the N-word and they get immediately canceled, but Joe Biden says the N-word in Congress in front of hundreds of people and doesn't get canceled on Twitter. So just saying.
Okay,
I mean,
I want to say one thing.
Pokimane didn't really get canceled that much.
I mean, she trended
not
for
really.
a little bit.
For like
Joe
what?
Biden never trended. Yeah, but no, Joe Biden
no, he
never
trended.
trended.
He did trend a little bit. Well,
for saying the N-word, I've never.
Remember around his election, people posted on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay, I do remember that. That was for a day.
Exactly. It was still trending for like a
But
bit.
like,
Same thing with
Pokemon-
Pokemon.
look,
Pokemon only lasted for like a couple of days, and then it
I'm saying
subsided.
this. Joe Biden said the N word in the day in the actual day. He said it very clearly. Remember the clip that we posted on the channel where he
Yeah.
was sort of like, maybe he said it, maybe he didn't. We sort of leaned to him saying that he said it, but there's a case that you could make out that he didn't say it. He said this very clearly, and not once was it trending on Twitter. And I think that goes to show the hypocrisy of leftists.
It
Yeah.
was. It was though. It was trending on Twitter.
By the way, I
Him
just
saying
want
the N-word
to
like,
mention.
in a day.
Um,
Yeah, go for it, Chow.
Okay, what about PewDiePie? PewDiePie dropped an N-bomb
Oh.
once on stream,
Boom.
and it
Blew
literally caused an adpocalypse.
Yeah.
That's the difference,
All of
though.
these left-leaning companies, like, they all pulled their ads from YouTube, and everyone was like absolutely flaming PewDiePie, and he had to completely back down, rightfully so. But the whole thing was like, it sort of established that if you say the N-word with a hard R, right, on stream or at a public place, you are going to get canceled for it. And now Joe Biden's the president, and it's the leftists and the canceling people who put them in there.
But the difference is PewDiePie is globally famous. Joe Biden's only famous in the U.S. That's the difference right there.
Well,
so
let's
obviously
put it like
more
this.
people.
But
will be
he's
canceling
famous
him.
to more people in the U.S.
Okay, I wouldn't say that Joe Biden is only famous in the U.S. I would say that he's famous across the globe because
I
if you
wouldn't agree
ask,
with that.
He's the president.
okay, let me clear. If you say if in Western countries, okay, if you go to like, for example, I'm just gonna name a random country, Germany, and you ask who do you like better, Biden or Trump, they're gonna say Biden, 99 out of 100 times.
Right, because they're all brainwashed. I mean, because Biden is very popular.
Right, because they know about him. All they know about Trump is he's bad, and all they know about Biden is he replaced the bad guy.
Right, because he's the because Trump is the bad orange man.
Right. So I think, although PewDiePie, it's kind of weird, right? Biden he should be held to a higher standard than PewDiePie. Let's be frank here, right? But somehow
Yeah.
PewDiePie is being scrutinized more than Biden.
Right. And, of course, what's hilarious is, not only did it matter way more in PewDiePie's case than in Biden's case, it lasted longer, too. People are, even now, still bringing up and talking about the time that PewDiePie just dropped an N-bomb on stream. But, I mean, yes, the thing with Joe Biden dropping the N-bomb on one of his campaign rallies did trend, but then no one ever brought it up ever again. Except for, like, conservatives who are trying to make a dig on him. But those are very few in number, and frankly, it's just not even remotely the same. Like, again, people still bring up the PewDiePie incident. And, maybe there's something to that, but if that's the standard, it should be universal, or as close to it as possible. And it's clearly not. Because, Biden's the savior from the evil orange racist. That's just how it is.
Right.
Or how they say it is, anyway. Right, so... we've been stalling a lot on this tangent. Let's talk about our next topic, Gavin Newsom.
Oh, our favorite
So
guy
governor.
right here. Our favorite guy. This guy, favorite right here.
Favorite guy.
This guy,
Exactly.
I want to kiss him. Hold on.
Pride Month was a couple months ago, buddy. All right.
Bro, I'm not.
It was
months
last
ago.
2 months ago, buddy.
Damn it! I'm not allowed to be openly gay anymore because it's not gay month. Darn it.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk about Gavin Newsom. Take it
So-
away.
Yeah, Gavin Newsom, he's facing a recall in California.
Hell
If you don't
yeah.
know what a recall is, it's where your constituents go to this place if they have enough signatures that say they want to recall Gavin Newsom. A recall begins. That's the context. Now, the interesting part about this recall, and we'll get to Nancy Pelosi in a second, but she said something weird, is that Gavin Newsom is able to raise unlimited amount of funding. So remember when leftists were crying in Congress that
Right.
Republicans raise so much money and they outraise Democrats and therefore they have an advantage? Well, Gavin Newsom could raise unlimited amounts of money, while any other candidate in the recall can only face or raise up to $32,400 from individuals. That is insane. And to further prove this point, Newsom just received a $3 million contribution from the CEO of Netflix.
Huh.
That is crazy, and if it was a Republican, you know the Democrats would be screaming.
Yeah, and also, I'm pretty sure at some point, like, I'm not saying that it is right now, but at some point, isn't that kind of stuff like illegal?
Technically, no. See, the interesting part about this recall is Gavin Newsom is treated like a proposition, and not as an actual candidate facing, like, an election. It's weird.
Huh.
California law is weird.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, but the people running against him are treated as candidates. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Oh,
Essentially.
you know who you guys going for? I know who I'm going for. Who you guys going for?
Look, I think the strongest person that has the strongest chance to win as a Republican is Larry Elder. I know, Sonny, you have a different person. Maybe you want to talk about him?
All right, so basically, like, yeah, I am a Republican, but there's this guy that I've looked up and I've really liked his policy because I think he's a mixture of a Republican and a Democrat. Now, I am
Ew.
not a very
Ew.
picky person. I will, if you're a
Yuck.
Democrat, I will listen to you. I don't care about your title. All I care about is what you go for. And this guy, he legit goes for what I want. He wants to lower homelessness in America. He wants to lower house prices in America. And there's a boatload of other things. Hopefully, our editor, who's going to post this, I'll give him a link to put in the description. Go look for himself. His name is Kevin Paffrath. I hope I said his name. He's the number one candidate. Sorry. In the running right now against Gavin Newsom. So yeah, at least that's
Right, but
I
it's
don't
weird,
know.
right? I think he's only 4% up Larry Elder right now. That could change, obviously. Maybe he
Yeah.
pulls ahead even more. Maybe Larry Elder pulls ahead. It's really unknown right now. The thing I don't like about the race is that there's so many fucking candidates that there's almost no chance that one person wins against Newsom.
yeah.
Realistically, I see this playing out as if at worst Newsom gets 50%, at best Newsom gets 67% of the vote. So this is just sort of the impeachment symbol, right, that they did to Trump. They impeached him to make a point, and
Yeah.
Newsom's being recalled so because Republicans want to make a point.
Yeah.
And Pelosi said something really weird. So she claimed that the recall is not good for our children and other living things.
But we have to also get out the vote. Reject the recall. It's not good for you. It's not good for children or other living things.
So,
Wait, what?
so maybe she's referring to the trans community. I don't know what that's like
What?
Wait, the
a reference
fuck?
to. Yeah, I'm
What?
not joking.
All right, let me watch this clip real quick.
The
I think it's
recall
close to the
is
end.
not good for children and other living things. What? Like, okay, hold on. I want to see this. Reject the recall. It's
Are you
not
done?
good. It's not good for children or other living things. Bro, what are you talking about? Yes, I'm done.
Hey,
God.
bro, like honestly, like, how is this gonna affect other living things? Like, is it gonna affect my dog? Is it gonna affect my like the stray cats?
Oh, I get
I
it.
thought
I get
you know
it.
it sounds maybe like this could be perceived two ways. Either Pelosi's being weird to trans people, or she's talking about like people's pets.
Okay,
So-
What?
I
So-
think if I had to guess, it's probably like a new age leftist thing, where instead of trying to guess everyone's pronouns and trying to say something that's gender neutral enough, you just say living things.
I mean, they replace women with birthing people.
Oh
That sounds so bad. That sounds worse.
I know. A women,
Like-
man. A woman.
oh god.
It's so stupid.
No.
Like, what are they talking about? The furries?
Okay, now that I can get down with, but like.
Yeah. Speaking of furries, you are legally allowed to hunt them down in Norway.
Yo, am I moving to Norway or what? Hunter or hunted, we'll find out next episode.
Like, okay, just one last thing about Pelosi. She says children. Why doesn't she say adults?
Okay,
Maybe he's the future.
I'm assuming that
of them?
adults are, like in
can't-
other living things as like a gender
Right.
neutral descriptor.
Wait,
But that's
are you telling
so-
me that people are not identifying as human anymore? They're identifying
Yes.
as fucking cat?
Bro,
Yes.
Is that- is
That's
that
what
the
furries
standard
are.
now?
That's
no,
what
you know
furries
what?
are.
That is so absolutely offensive. I am a chow and I must be identified as such. Okay?
Oh, no.
I am not a human being. This is tyranny.
Oh, so she was referring about you. Oh, it makes sense.
Ah, of course. You have 7 billion humans and then the one chow. So
Exactly.
it has to be other living things.
I see what you're doing, Chow. You're opening up to the furry community so they can come on our channel. I see what you're doing. Smart
Oh,
man.
yeah, bro.
Smart man. Oh no, mate. Smart.
Smart chow.
He
What are your
can't
pronouns?
know. He can't know. No one can know. The truth of my operation.
I'm muted.
Oh, wait.
Wait a minute! How did you escape furry Twitter jail?
How did you do it? How did you? How did you do that?
I don't know. I could just do it.
How?
Where is he?
Wait, how did you do that?
Look, I could serve and mute you.
Wait. Why do you have? Wait.
What?
So why do I have admin powers?
I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to have those.
He doesn't have any special roles. I have all the roles he has. It says Kanye 2024.
What?
Maybe that's
Hold
the role.
on.
Check
No.
check the role. Check the
Okay,
role.
yeah, I'm gonna check on it. I'm gonna check on it. Okay, let's see. Permission.
It's pause. Yeah, pause though.
Administrator.
He has this the whole time. He's had this the whole time. Could have stopped so many arguments.
my God.
So much everything for the past year.
Could have just like Thanos snapped the whole server and made us restart again.
Oh my!
Oh my God.
Oh my! Oh my.
I accidentally gave Infinity Stone.
He didn't even notice. He didn't even notice.
No one noticed.
Damn it.
How the hell would we notice? Yo, child, can I have administrator now?
No. Anyways, let's
Muted again.
let's keep going with our podcast.
What were we on, by the way?
We are on the 33-minute.
Just go
mark.
to Joe Biden. Just go to.
Wait,
Joe
no.
Biden.
We were talking about
Pelosi and her.
yeah, Pelosi with her acceptance
Living
of the
things comments.
acceptance of the Chow race in her comments, and then
And
you
the
called
furry
me a
community.
furry, and then I muted
Yeah,
you.
because you're opening up this furry community for our channel, because you're the furry.
Oh my God, shut up! I'm like half furry at best. At best.
Yo,
On a good day.
And I mean, to be completely honest, that's
On a-
more of, like
on a bad day, what do you mean, bro? If he's only 50%, that means on a bad day. On a good day, it's like 110.
100, bro. No,
My bad. My 200. I forgot. Yeah, 200.
Yo, editor, bleep this out, bro. You're thinking of. Let's talk about Joe Biden.
This is
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Why'd you say it in such a really weird accent?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
So, the question of the day is: did Joe Biden commit an impeachable offense?
No, please don't impeach Joe Biden. He's really barely holding on as it is.
Bro, if
Yeah.
he said impeachment with him, he'd be like, "Yo, you guys gonna give me a peach?" Yo,
He said
Let's
this
you
to
want to
go.
get a peach now? Oh, let's go.
let's go. Kamala's like, "No, that's bad. No,
No, she's saying that's good. That's good. I become president.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Kamala's-
she's yeah. Peach,
Kamala's
peach.
like all according to plan. All according to plan.
She's like, yeah. Here's a peach. Here's a peach. Yeah.
The,
Put
okay,
your little-
the peach is in this M2 frag grenade.
Who do you think has a stronger mental capacity, his dog or Joe Biden?
His dog.
The dog.
Yeah.
His dog gets traumatized every time he's forced to have a shower with him. You guys remember that?
Bro.
You guys remember that?
He slept in the shower with his dog.
Bro, I don't even think that it's like a fucking like sexual thing. I think it's literally just Joe Biden sniffing the dog's hair the entire time.
Bro, what do you mean? Joe Biden's a furry.
He's a furry, bro.
Joe Biden
furry.
is furry representation in the political office of this country.
You should make
Let's
the thumbnail
go.
like Joe Biden, but with the Snapchat dog filter.
All right, I could do that actually. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back on track.
Right, Joe Biden.
So recently, the CDC or the Supreme Court ruled that the CDC's nationwide, and this is important. Remember the language of this. The quote nationwide eviction moratorium is unconstitutional.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So the eviction moratorium is the provision from the CDC that suggests that renters cannot be evicted for not paying rent until September, or until recently, right? They said it was unconstitutional, but they weren't going to strike it down because it was about to end. So it's like it's a moot point at this point, right? People are going to get paid regardless. Now, Joe Biden goes to the CDC and he's like, yo, we need to make sure that this eviction moratorium somehow comes back into fruition. So the CDC comes back to Biden and they say, all right, we're going to make a eviction moratorium that covers, quote, substantial or high levels of community transmission, which is about 90% of renters. So, if we really think about it, Joe Biden, his unconstitutional eviction moratorium now changed from everyone to 90% of the population. And the only reason why he's not being prosecuted is because of semantics.
That's some dumb shit right there.
Right. Now, the reason why this is really bad is because presidents take an oath to protect the Constitution.
Right.
Right. And they're impeachable.
I mean, none of them ever do it, but it's whatever.
Right. And they're impeachable.
Fuck the state.
Fuck the state. They're impeachable on grounds of treason, high crimes, and misdemeanors. Now, the last two are the important ones. High crimes and misdemeanors are inherently vague because it's more of a political statement to impeach someone.
Right.
That's how the founders presented it.
It's meant to be vague and flexible because the Constitution is meant to serve for a very long time, as it has.
Right. And so a lot of people are saying, yo, he didn't protect the Constitution. Him disregarding the Supreme Court could be, it could be seen as a high crime or a misdemeanor. So why is this not an impeachable offense?
I don't know. I'm gonna let you finish, but
right. Personally, yeah. Okay. So personally, I see it maybe if you really dig deep as a misdemeanor. I could see it as him not protecting the Constitution. I think that's very clear, but most presidents do not. And
also, I mean, this kind of like political shenanigans happens all the time between, the Supreme Court and Congress and the executive branch, i.e. the president, and, all these different branches of government essentially trying to get more power over one another. This is a pretty regular thing that happens. Now, of course, actually doing it instead of just thinking about it, of course, matters more. But, I mean, the idea of Joe Biden basically circumventing the Supreme Court and then the Supreme Court finding that unconstitutional and therefore having a problem with it. No, there's no opportunity for bias there. It's not like it's judge, jury, and executioner at the Supreme Court. No, it's weird. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this one. On one hand, Joe Biden's a fucking idiot, and I know that he would, if he did try to abuse the system, do it poorly enough to be caught. But on the other hand, I don't think this is very notable evidence of a breach of his presidential oath. And, I don't think he should be impeached for that. I think he should be impeached for other reasons, like the fact that his brain doesn't work. But,
that is a 13th amendment, or not a 13th. The amendment that says if the president's not fit, they could be removed from office if their cabinet and the vice president agrees.
Well, you know how that is.
Only if the cabinet were on Kamala's side, am I right, boys? then Joe Biden would be out of office.
Yep. Too bad Joe Biden picks the cabinet.
Yep. Too bad. Imagine if he
Anyways.
chose Hunter. That would be funny.
But yeah, so I don't know. Is there anything else about that situation?
I mean, the only thing I have to ask you guys is, do you think Trump committed not on the January 6th thing, but before that, a bigger impeachable offense, or do you think Biden has him over that? And if you need a reminder, basically Trump was on a call with Ukrainian Prime Minister. He said you should investigate Biden's son because he was on the gas line Burisma's board with no experience whatsoever, and he got paid $50,000 a month. Do you think there's any corruption in that? You think Trump was worse than Biden in the impeachable department?
Well, you see, I don't think. I think right now, this stage, probably gonna lean at Joe Biden, because if you really look at what Trump did in the first 6 months versus what Biden did in the first 6 months, I think Biden did more impeachable acts than Trump did.
No, yeah, no. If we're talking about impeachable offenses in general, no, Biden is way worse. He has routinely violated the Constitution in, I would argue, direct support of his administration, and they show no signs of stopping, remorse, or even consideration for what the Constitution has to say, or their input, and they can usually get away with it too because, well, vote blue no matter who, right?
Exactly.
Most of Cuomo, of course.
Oh yeah,
right?
he's not useful anymore. So
Yeah.
Yeah, so he got bricked. You know how it is. Anyways, yeah, with this whole Biden situation, personally, I don't really think either of them, for this situation in particular, deserve to be impeached. For the Trump Ukrainian thing, or for this. I don't think either of those are realistically impeachable offenses, but hey, I'm not the Supreme Court, who knows. Although I will want to say one thing. If we want to talk about an impeachable offense that, Biden might have actually, been, responsible for, I would actually look at the response of what Trump did for the Ukrainians to look into Hunter Biden. And that was essentially Biden threatened to basically stop sending foreign aid to Ukraine if they continued their search, and basically held them at blackmail because, well, I mean, the U.S. is basically just everyone's daddy state now, so everyone needs relief and care from America. So yeah, basically the Ukraine had to stop the investigation over fear of losing all of their benefits from America, which is pretty fucking weird, pretty sus. And if I had to think of anything that Biden's done that's been worthy of impeachment, it'd definitely be that more than this.
I would agree. And at the time, he was vice president, so he theoretically could still be impeached based on the grounds of what Democrats said about Trump after January 6th.
Yeah.
Right?
Which, of course, by the way, wasn't his fault.
Right. But, I mean, with the precedent they set, that he could be impeached in the next administration, possibly.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I mean,
Yeah.
If he gets impeached, we're just gonna get Kamala, which is gonna be way worse. But
Kamala would have, I feel, for whatever reason, more gaffes. It's hard to believe, but I feel like that's what would pan out.
I actually completely agree.
Yep.
I mean, you know about the story of her relationship with black people and planting weed on them. Yikes. Anyways, moving on from that, is there anything else?
Want to take away the next one?
Is there anything else in the Joe Biden topic before we move on?
Yeah, there's a little bit more, and some of it's actually really important.
All right, this one, we got another Sleepy Joe moment, guys.
Let's go.
All right, so last week on Saturday, August 7th, Joe Biden did a speech, and what he said was one of the dumbest things he said so far. So basically, Joe Biden was on the topic of vaccines, and so he said that 350 million people are vaccinated in the U.S., but there's around only 330 million people in the U.S. And on the CDC COVID data tracker, actually, there's only 71.5% of adults with at least one vaccine shot in the U.S. So, as we can see, Sleepy Joe is Sleepy Joe.
He might have been referring to the illegal immigrants. Come on, bro. Give him the benefit of the doubt, even though
You're
there's
right.
only 11 million. But yeah. No, just round it up. That's what he was doing.
Huh, this
Rounding all the way up to 350.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like so dumb.
Yeah, this
Yep.
is it's pretty sad.
All right.
All right, next topic.
This is a really important topic, and it's about the Taliban. So,
The what?
yeah, the Taliban. So it's a terrorist organization responsible for many crimes in the U.S. and around the world. If you don't know, Biden, a couple months ago, he pulled out of Afghanistan. So he's going to do a gradual retreat, what basically Richard Nixon did in Vietnam. Like, I'm not even joking. This is eerily similar to Vietnam when you look at Richard Nixon's speech and Joe Biden's. Richard Nixon said, I'm going to gradually pull out of Vietnam and assist the Vietnamese in their fight against the in the fight against communism. Joe Biden said, I'm going to gradually pull out of Afghanistan and assist the Afghans in fighting the terrorists. So it's very similar to what happened before.
Although, of course, the notable omission of fighting communism in that statement. I wonder what was this. No, I'm joking. I know there are different situations, it's different contexts, but just something to think about.
Yeah, the strategy is very similar.
Yeah, it is.
Right, and just this week, the Taliban, which is the terrorist organization, took the second largest city in Afghanistan and 12 others in just 1 week. 12 other cities in 1 week. That is insane. And Joe Biden thinks the strategy is a success. To the point where he said this. He claims that this is not a Vietnam moment anymore, but in referring to he's not going to need to airlift station soldiers. That's what he said. He thinks that removing them by airlift is not going to happen. Update, it just happened. The U.S. will be airlifting remaining soldiers because they're really close to the capital, right? The government of Afghanistan only controls 4 cities right now in the country. The Taliban is the most powerful it's ever been since its conception. It's crazy right now. So, Joe Biden's foreign policy, not looking too good right now.
As if it ever was.
Right. I mean, this will be weird because obviously Joe Biden won a short-term political success with with him pulling soldiers out because everyone wants our soldiers to be safe and out of battle.
Yeah.
But the consequences of those decisions are rearing their ugly, heads right now. So we'll see how the response will be from the left. Anyways,
Joe Biden, good or Joe Biden bad? Okay, next topic.
Next topic is it's a Dewey, all right? Or
Dewey?
Yeah, it's a big one, all right? Just know that. So let's give some context. Hunter Biden, Joe Biden's son.
Oh, let's go back to Hunter. God, we can't
No.
shut up about the Biden family.
Bro, he's like a downgrade of Trump's son, like such a downgrade.
Honestly,
He is a downgrade.
Trump's son was based.
Exactly.
He still is based. Just look at his Twitter.
Exactly.
Wherever based.
Okay.
Alright.
So Hunter Biden, he's had an issue with drugs all of his life. He's had an issue with prostitution all of his life. Yeah. And recently, he's had 3 laptops stolen. One was he got 3 laptops, he lost them. One was lost by a Delaware repair shop because he never took it back. Another one was seized by the feds. And the last one, I'm not joking, was stolen by Russians. Isn't that crazy?
It's
The Russian hackers.
the Russians.
It is the Russians.
It's the Russians.
It's because when Joe Biden called him stupid, or what did he call him in the election speech against
He said
Trump?
he was the smartest person he knows. Joe Biden said that about Hunter Biden, by the way.
Really?
Yep. Smartest person he knows. And
Smartest
Well, I
person.
mean, you know,
loses a laptop 3 times. How do you do that? Like,
I
3
don't
times?
know. With Joe Biden's dementia, I don't think he knows a whole lot. So you know.
Nah.
I mean,
I
we
think
agreed.
I think he thought of Trump's son at the time, not his own son.
Perhaps. And okay, so the Daily Mail, which is a news source, I don't know how they found this, but
Wait,
they got
the Daily Mail's a news source? Oh,
Yeah.
crazy.
I know, crazy.
What? No, you're lying.
I know.
Yeah,
They
stop
obtained-
capping. Stop capping.
I won't. I'm helmeting. I'm helmeting.
Oh, because the NFL season just started. You know,
No!
that's a good reference.
No.
You know, the preseason just started.
Bet.
Okay, so
Right.
Hunter
So
Full team.
what was I talking about? Hunter Biden. doing-
Daily Mail.
Oh, the Daily Mail somehow obtained Hunter Biden's hard drive. I don't know how they did that, but they did. And what they found was a lot of weird stuff. Most notably, they found porn, pictures of prostitutes, drugs, Hunter Biden doing drugs, and the list goes on and on. I don't want to bore you guys with the details. So, they posted a video on their little article site, and it's really weird. In this conversation that Hunter Biden has with a prostitute, or a prostitute that he paid, you could see him doing drugs, and you could see them have a conversation. Now, I don't know how prostitutes operate, but I'm pretty sure that he pays the prostitute for however long he's with her. So him just having a conversation is just upping the price, right?
Right.
So she's there for the ride, right? I mean, I don't blame her. And Hunter Biden gets into some weird emotional stuff with her.
Damn. Imagine being a lizard. Tough scene.
Right. Why would okay, this guy has a wife and children, and by the way,
Wait,
the
really?
yeah. And
Wait, he has a wife, and then
has
she
a
hasn't
wife and
divorced
child.
him.
Nope. And at the
Bro,
time-
is she dumber than him?
Bro.
I mean, it's like Hillary Clinton with Bill
Bro,
Clinton, right?
she's getting cocked. Oof.
I mean,
Same.
she knows
same
about
way.
it, right?
I
There's
mean,
no way she
obviously, if we know about it, she knows about it.
Right. So this happened in 2019 while Joe Biden was running for president. Him in this video. And what he told the prostitute is that he's fucking rich. That's not his exact words, but he just said he is rich. And he's concerned, I'm not joking about this, by the way. He's concerned that the Russians will leak his pornos on the internet and will make $1 million, while when he does it, he could probably make $30 million. That's what's coming to his mind about this whole situation.
Not, oh no, the Russians are going to leak pictures of me fucking someone. It's, oh no, I can't make the money off of it.
Right. Yeah.
That's gold. You know what? Everything I said about Hunter Biden, I immediately take back. Including the fact that he's smarter than his dad. But you know what? Good on him. That is based and shad as fuck.
Bro,
it's all
like, who's
about
the
the
fastest
money,
snail?
baby. Sigma grind set. Let's go.
Oh my goodness.
Like, some people have weird kinks, but when you look at a photo, and I want to put one, it's not like nude, it's not nude or anything. You guys could look at it, but who would want to watch this? All right, there's some weirdos out there, but this is a whole new level. I'll put it in the chat.
Oof.
And you can see drugs to the side of the table. Look, she has a credit card, and she's like, the
Yeah.
cocaine. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
Doing lines.
He said at the time that he was clean, so
Yeah, you're
Point
helmeting.
of what?
Yeah, you're helmeting.
clean from
He's
drugs.
cleaned out the freaking nightstand. That's what he did.
He's cleaned out his reputation. I mean, well,
Did he have one?
good
I mean,
point.
yeah, he didn't. It's actually insane that he was more concerned about the porno than his reputation.
Because he has no reputation.
Right.
Honestly,
Like at the time, he was sort of not seen as a fool like his right now he's seen, right? So it's
the
weird. I
best
don't know.
The best thing was just the absolute shad move of, oh no, I'm not going to be able to make any money on it. That's so based. Like, come on. Okay, anyways, I'll stop simping for Hunter Biden. He's
Yeah.
probably got dementia too. Anyways, let's talk about
The border.
oh yay, the favorite topic of 2016 to
Not
2020.
the border.
All right.
Have you even walked to the border? Have you gone outside your house to walk to the border?
Yes. I have stepped outside my house in VR because I would never touch grass.
Let's get back to
Alright.
the fucking topic.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
you guys should watch the border footage, by the way. It's really
You
bad.
should? Alright, fine. I'll watch it
It's
before
good
we
for
get back.
context.
Maybe I don't want to.
Do it.
Okay, fine, I will.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's human Jenga.
Bro, it's legit pack sardines in there.
Yeah,
God,
so...
it's God. Okay, I just want to say, I want to say human Jenga, and then you said pack sardines. That reminds me of that one clip from the Salmonella video where it's like, freeze, is that fucking fish Jenga? No!
Yep.
I don't know. It was the obscure reference, but if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Alright. Right. So, let's make this clear. AOC, about a year or two ago, was complaining that Trump was putting these people in cages. What does she have to say about this? This is arguably worse, right? In her words.
That's not even a cage. That's fucking like. I'd say it's solitary confinement, but there's nothing solitary about that.
Right.
Bro, there's people on people in there. Like, I can see people piling up. Like, what is this? This is truly is Jenga and sardines.
Bro.
If you think about it, it's worse because we're in a deadly pandemic, as she says.
I don't even see people with masks. Oh, there's some.
Everyone in that room is getting COVID. Like,
right.
Like bad. Even if they're wearing masks, I don't care. Everyone in that room is getting COVID.
They even drink or spit or eat something, and everyone's infected because that's how COVID is transmitted.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm just saying. And
yeah, the droplets are going to get them.
Droplets? I mean, they're probably not vaccinated,
yeah,
right?
Thank you, Fauci.
Wow, are you saying just because they're Hispanic, they're not vaccinated?
Yes.
I mean,
wow.
Yes.
Look, I'm saying
yes.
This. If they're more concerned about running from Mexico to the border, they probably don't have time to get the vaccine.
That,
you know?
And also, I mean, you know, like, minority vaccine statistics aren't looking great. I don't know. You can look those up for yourself.
Right. They're not the best, but, you know, it is what it is.
I mean, to be fair, you know, it's all, you know, only the white people that are like the crazy liberals who are like, if you don't get vaccinated, you're not my friend, and I'm going to cancel you on Twitter and report you for everything. Bro, like, Hispanic and, like, you know, black people, they don't really do that. I mean, some do, but it's rare. Most of the time, they don't give a shit. And, you know, good on them.
The two subgroups that are most likely to be unvaccinated are rural Republicans and minority groups. So, just saying.
I'm assuming that it is exclusion Asians.
It's usually most of it is Black and Latino.
Yeah,
That's it.
yeah.
Anyways, so we find this really weird because AOC 1 or 2 years ago was standing at the border, crying, doing a photo shoot for the cameras, just to make a political point. Right? This wasn't actually anything genuine she was doing. She was doing this out of politics. She wanted to make her opponent look worse than they actually are.
Yeah.
And let's look at these pictures for 1 second. So the first picture that I put up, she's just looking into the camera. Looks like she hasn't slept in a couple days. You know?
She is not happy.
She is not happy.
Wait.
Second picture.
Yeah. These are from the Trump presidency, right?
Yep.
Oh, she looks so pouty and like a freaking 5-year-old. Like,
right.
She looks like the 5-year-old that didn't get her toy in the mall. Like, Mom, I want the toy. No toy for you, bro. For her case, it's like, Mom, I want the immigrants to come in America. No, they gotta stay out.
Except it's not mommy, it's daddy. In the second picture, she's putting her hands on her face because, you know, sad.
Very, very sad.
She's putting her hands on her face so she can't see the amount of immigrants are in the cages right now.
Yeah, and also so the camera can't see how little tears she's producing.
The third picture is her putting her hand on her face, but she's crouching this time.
Oh my god,
Crouching?
she's crouching.
She's Minecraft
Also,
crouching.
why
guys.
is she wearing all white? Why is everyone at the border wearing all white?
Okay. So let me explain
The
this.
tourist.
In Congress, the Democrats, this is to stand with the feminists in solidarity to wear all white. That's what it basically.
What are they,
means.
part of the
Oh my-
KKK?
Yeah, that's kind of
I
ironic, isn't
mean,
it?
yeah, that is the
They're going back to
original
their
party.
roots.
Let's
Right.
go.
Shit.
And the last picture is just her, sad.
Oh my
But-
god. Okay, that last picture is such a punchable face. I would, I like,
I don't
I'm
hate
being,
women.
I'm being,
I don't hit. Actually, no, we're all equal
yeah,
opportunists here.
we're all equal opportunists. I would hit women just as much as I hit men.
Exactly.
I mean, I'd rather hit on men, but you know, it's whatever. Oh my god, bro! I swear that face is just, God. I just want to, like, I don't hate AOC, but Jesus Christ, stop making that fucking face. It's so annoying.
Right. Oh, that's a good clip. Good clip.
Yeah, it's a good clip. Also,
topic now.
device record. Okay, who cares?
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
my antivirus is acting up. Give me a
Oh,
second.
okay.
Oh shit! I accidentally opened Steam.
Okay, fixed
guys
it.
wanna-
There you go.
Oh, okay.
What?
Are we gonna move on to the next topic, or do you want to?
Yeah. Honestly, we can move on if you want. I mean, unless Sonny has something to say.
So,
No.
you got anything? All right. I mean,
Nah.
we're gonna have a lot to say about this.
What do you
next
mean, bro? AOC, drop your number in the DMs, bro.
topic. Ben Shapiro wants to see your feet. Did you guys see that meme?
I didn't see that. I did not.
You know what,
Where is
honestly,
that?
I feel like Ben Shapiro. I feel like if you went on a wiki feed, he would just spend the entire time being like, okay, so this is why, this is why their politics are so bad, folks. It's because their feet. It's because their feet are very
where is it?
not up
Where
to
is it?
standard
I put it in
quality.
Seoul.
God, this is so fucking degenerate. Let's talk about our next thing.
Yeah, this is a big
it's-
topic.
Actually, I
That's
want to
so-
introduce this one. I never introduced any of the topics.
Yeah, go for it.
This is about the 1.2 trillion with a T infrastructure bill, which passed in the Senate. So, apparently, only around 350-ish billion will be allocated to infrastructure. So roads, bridges, power, normal infrastructure stuff. God, I'm bad at this.
Right.
But
What
like,
people would consider infrastructure.
right.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if that's only going to be about 350 billion, what about the other, like, the rest of the 1.2 trillion? Where is it all going?
It's not even
Math.
a third of the bill.
Like, come on. It's literally called an infrastructure bill, and not even a third of the bill is going to infrastructure. That's gold. And of course, wait, is that right? Oh my
Yeah,
god,
that's right.
House Democrats aren't fond of the bill. How is that possible? It's
Okay.
not like the left, like, regularly infights on itself and constantly cannibalizes itself to reach its ever-reaching utopic goals. It's possible. It's possible. But yeah, so there's a lot of infighting between the House and the Senate and the Democratic Party about this infrastructure bill. But I guess it's too late for that because it's passed. In
Well-
recent statements, what?
Let's make this clear. In the Senate, it's passed, not in the House.
Oh, right, yeah.
So it has to go through the House next.
It still has to go through the House, but it
Let's
has
not
passed
get
the
it passed.
Senate.
I hate this bill with a passion. Let's
Right.
not get it passed.
Yeah, let's
this
go.
is crazy. Chow, you can take it away.
Okay, so in recent statements, Nancy Pelosi suggested that she doesn't even want to touch the bill unless it's 3.5 trillion with a
What?
T.
What?
Yes.
We're disagreeing total different spectrums of the
Oh
bill.
my
They're
god.
on two different worlds, bro.
Okay, this is just like a very classic thing with the government. It's not about spending too much. It's about not spending enough. It's about not like breaking those huge goals and budgets and really being groundbreaking for America. By the way, just a little reminder to everyone watching. That's your money. Just remember that. Just remember that. The government does not get its own money. It does create money, like printing it, But that's just inflation. That's just the inflation machine. It does not get money naturally. It does not get value naturally. It takes from you. I mean, unless you're like really poor or whatever, then you don't pay taxes. But just a reminder, all of these like people saying, like fucking Nancy Pelosi saying, unless it's 3.5 trillion, I don't even want to touch it. That's Nancy Pelosi saying, unless she gets another 2-ish trillion of all of your money to work on infrastructure like this, of which not even a third is going to be spent on actual infrastructure, she doesn't even want to like grace it with her time or her attention. Just think about that. But anyways, AOC, I know we've been talking about the same people over and over and over again, but like a broken record, apparently agrees with Pelosi in that the 3.5 trillion proposal is a... No, hold on.
What?
A generous compromise! A generous compromise for 3.5 trillion for infrastructure, of which less than a third is actually used for infrastructure. And the reason is, it's a pork
They want to
bill.
bail out they want to bail out all their Democratic buddies.
Let's go. This is terrible. This is great. No, wait. Oh, ow, my brain.
Can you imagine? Like, the crypto only makes me salivate at this moment, because if crypto was the adopted currency of the U.S., none of this would happen, because
Right?
whatever would be
they
taxed.
couldn't do that shit.
Right.
I mean, honestly, you know, the great thing about crypto is maybe we might live in a world where no one's taxed. Like, and then there's no government. Oh, just dream of that. A perfect world. A perfect world. Can we just stop with this? Can we stop with taking 3.5 trillion of everyone's money to do useless shit like bail out their corporate cronies? Or not corporate, their you know, their corporate buddies and their government buddies and, you know, their party buddies. Can we just like, you know, not with that, but then also the rest of the government, fuck the state, and cap on my grind. You know what I mean? Sigma grind
Ciao.
set, you know.
Just say, you want to read the next part of this section.
Yeah, I do. If you don't mind.
You're gonna really be furious at this.
Okay, so, oh no. No way. So, as part of the bill, which, remember, was desperately, conceded on, and would much rather be much higher to the interest of Nancy Pelosi and AOC and the likes, this 1.2 trillion infrastructure bill, part of it is going to hurt crypto. What the fuck, America?
Yep.
Like, really? Are you that butthurt that people are creating better currencies than your stupid fiat? That you have to hurt crypto? That you have to make it harder for the free economic exchange? Actually, you know what? I tweeted about this. I remember it. I'm just remembering it now. I remember that I was reading about this and that... where is it? I remember like reading something about this and just being like, oh god, why? Okay, so let's see here. Oh yeah, so hashtag don't kill crypto was trending. Now, on Twitter, everyone has zero brain cells, and zero brain cell people don't use crypto. Now, I'm not saying that intellectuals only use crypto. I'm saying people with brains use crypto, and the ones who don't say that it's, you know, treasonous and hurts the environment and whatever. But I think the important part to remember about all this is that essentially this problem was like developed out of thin air. Like, oh god, my voice is breaking. Like, this whole thing could have totally just been avoided if Democrats didn't completely interfere with the government's, just complete overreach to hurt crypto. Now, we've been very vague about how they've hurt crypto, so let's go into detail on that. Apparently, the current infrastructure bill draft has a provision expanding the tax code definition of broker to include any person who, for consideration, is responsible for regularly providing any service effectuating transfers of digital assets on behalf of another person. What? Okay, so first off, this definition is way, way too broad. It captures basically everyone who's in the crypto market, because digital assets could very well include, and was probably designed to specifically include, crypto. Like what else do they mean by digital assets? NFTs?
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
NFTs are the new stocks.
Bro. Anyways.
I mean, can you imagine if they were just referencing Robinhood in the statement?
Let's go. Let's go. It's Robin Hood. GameStop. Remember that? Remember that from
Yeah,
2 months
dude.
ago? I never.
GameStop's the moon.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyone who is at all involved with the crypto, market, the crypto ecosystem. So that's, if you're a miner, if you're a validator, if you're, an open source developer, you could all be treated as brokers and then have, huge reporting obligations, which makes it harder for the crypto market to thrive. This is what regulation does, and I've always said this. Regulation by the government doesn't make things better for the people. It makes things better for the government. What does this bill do? It makes crypto harder to accomplish by a user-by-user basis, because it makes things more complicated. It gives people who are trying to, involve themselves with investments in crypto, or hell, even purchases in crypto if we're talking about the right kinds, right? It makes that bar to entry higher, which makes investing in crypto harder, which makes the crypto market less accessible, which means that for some people, because of this, it realistically won't happen a lot, but this is a disturbing trend where people might not have crypto as an option, and they might have to stick with fiat or less efficient but definitely worthwhile methods like investing in gold or whatever. Ben Shapiro moment. So I guess the main problem with this is essentially that they're just trying to make crypto less accessible, and yeah, I fucking hate it.
Right. And I think one thing you didn't mention is they want it with the obligations that they are coming up with, right? They're going to be regulated, which means that the government could survey people, which goes completely against what blockchain
Oh, right, yeah, because it's supposed to be anonymous. It's supposed to be decentralized. That was the whole point of crypto. And now it's all regulated and, identified. It's very, very, focused on identity and accountability, which is a very government thing to do and very much against the original idea of crypto as a means to financially and economically fight back against the default, which is fiat money, the US dollar, common currency, and how that currency has been inflating and being devalued by stupid government decisions. Joe Biden.
All right.
Yeah. We really cannot let crypto die. It can't.
I will be so upset if crypto dies.
Our future is dependent on crypto. Now here's the good news. There's a lot of people who are dedicated on crypto's success. There's a lot of people who understand the importance of it as an option for people who want it and for people who know how to get it. But this is only going to make that harder, and the only way that we're going to be able to fight back against this is if we literally fight back against the government, or if we find smarter, better ways to do what we've always wanted to do, just without the government's permission. Yes, this is technically an example of legalism. I'm not an illegalist. I don't think that going against the law just because it's a law makes a whole lot of sense. But in this specific case, this is a tyrannical law that goes against the natural actions of people. The natural actions being investing in crypto. There was nothing inherently wrong with that, and there was no reason why it should be restricted like this. Now, is it being restricted outright? No. But it's being made harder, and it wouldn't be too much of a stretch of the imagination that if the goal is to make crypto less available as an alternative to fiat currency, that they would eventually start taking more drastic measures. I get that's kind of a slippery slope, but it is something to consider.
Right, and not all senators are for it. This thing passed by, I think, 69 votes, and the people that were really against this bill were people like Rand Paul, the Republican Libertarian from, I forget which state he's from. Oh, he's from Kentucky, and Ted Cruz, the senator from Texas. So, I'd be really upset if crypto dies because I'm not saying I'm a full libertarian, but the crypto is kind of like a libertarian's wet dream in what it wants to accomplish. So I'm kind of,
Wait, hold on.
I'll be sad.
You're not a full libertarian?
I wouldn't consider myself a full libertarian, yes.
I thought you said you were.
Well, okay, would you consider yourself a full libertarian?
I consider myself somewhere in between a libertarian and an ANCAP.
Right. I mean, I'd say I'm like libertarian close to Republican, somewhere there. So basically what Rand Paul is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so, the more you know. Sonny, you got anything to add to this?
Yeah, I have one thing, which is not about crypto, because I don't give a shit about crypto. Alright. In this fucking bill, there is one thing that is fucking being buried by all the other dumb shit that's in this bill.
Right.
It is the taxation on mileage. Alright? Joe Biden is basically taxing you on the per mile, by the way, and you're gonna have to pay it every once a year on the amount of mileage, and it's gonna go into repairing like infrastructure, like as we said in the beginning of this topic, like roads or whatever you guys consider infrastructure. It's so stupid.
As if gas prices weren't high enough. Damn.
You know what's funny about this? Remember how everyone hated when you go on a freeways and you have to pay like a little tax? This is worse. This is just going to make people even more infuriated. So
no, I'll just stay at home.
Go on, Joe Biden.
Honestly, at this point, we would be better off with the government not interfering and, not taking care of roads and just having private businesses occasionally set up toll booths. We would be literally better off doing that than letting the government handle it. With toll booths, it's situational and it's a one-time thing. But the government, it's consistent and it doesn't matter where you go. You're being charged for doing it, not where you're doing it.
Yep.
That is
stupid.
Yep, it's stupid, and I hate it. I also hate the government. Fuck the state.
And it'll make our lives less efficient.
That's it.
It's so stupid. Unconstitutional. Get out of my face.
Yep,
right.
Honestly. Anyways, so...
Speaking of fucking...
So...
Shall you want to introduce this?
Yes, actually I do. And this is the last topic for the night. So...
No, we got one more after this, don't we?
Oh, we do? I don't think so.
Comment? We're not doing comment?
Maybe. Okay.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, but
that's like not really a topic. Okay, so last topic of the night. I know I just introduced the last one, but this one I have a little bit more information on, so I won't stumble as much.
Yeah.
This person, this beautiful, beautiful person. I have no idea what they look like. They're probably hideous. Let's discuss this person's tweets. Now, obviously, I do not want to... bring up their name or their face or whatever, because I don't believe in doxing people for their political ideology. That is what leftists do, and it's sad, and it's gross, and I don't like it. So, but I'm still going to say what this person said, and we're going to give a few details on who they are just for the context of the message. So, I will be reenacting this entire tweet in full, really shitty voice acted potential. Are you ready? I don't know, something in my nose. All right. Fuck you. Fuck your freedom. Fuck your racism. Fuck your fascism. Fuck your Constitution. Fuck your Trump. Fuck your DeSantis. Fuck your anti-vaccine stance. And yes, Mussolini was a better leader than DeSantis, and he never deliberately killed people like DeSantis is doing. I have literal fucking cancer, so you can seriously fuck off if you don't want to take the vaccine. Your orange god will never know.
This person is so unhinged. It's insane.
I just wanna put one last thing. 30 retweets. 69 likes.
Nice.
735 quote tweets. Get ratioed. Lol, it's funny because you have cancer and you're gonna die soon.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
Go. Let's go.
No. We
right.
do not stand by that statement.
Okay, let me mention something.
No, I want to say one thing.
All right, yeah, go for it.
Okay,
Now,
I'm
guys,
sorry.
this just proves
That
that,
was mean.
vaccinations make people
Yup.
and have mental illnesses.
Yup. Vaccines
So,
cause autism, but
you
only
know.
this one.
Only this one. But for the rest of you guys, get the vaccine if you guys want to.
Yeah.
But
Dude, you know what? Personal experience, autism ain't that bad.
Okay,
like that puts your credibility like so much lower.
I just want to mention something really quickly.
Go
So,
for it.
the same person tweeted it out. Make vaccines as easy to get as buying a gun. Now,
It's so hard.
this woman is really weird because number one, vaccines are really free, and we actually have not a shortage, but we have more than what we need to
A
supply people.
surplus.
We have a surplus.
There's so many vaccines that are thrown out every day because there's too much vaccines, they say.
And buying a gun in America is very difficult. And I don't mean, okay, I mean difficult in terms of time consuming. For you to get a gun, you have to wait literal weeks before you can get it. You have to make sure you pass, what is it called? I just came to my mind.
It's you have to go through a mental test. I know that for a fact.
No, you know what?
No, it's a background check. There you
There
go.
you go.
You have to go through a background check. Now, even if you have one felony, you're out. All right, you are out depending on what state you live in. I don't know what it is in Florida, but maybe it's like that. If you don't pass the background check, you're not getting a gun. If the sheriff deems you incapable of owning a gun, you can't own a gun. So, if she's trying to suggest that we should make vaccines as easy to get as a gun, meaning people wait approximately a week to 2 weeks for them to pass the background check and then make sure they're verified by the sheriff, then yes, let's make vaccines as easy to get as a gun.
Yeah, that's based.
Okay.
You know what? Let's make getting a vaccine as easy and as hard as getting a gun. How about no? You know what? Better option. Let's
Make
make
the guns easier.
Yeah, let's make getting a gun as easy as getting a vaccine. How about every time? Okay, we're gonna like set up a referral system. So every time you refer someone to get a vaccine, you get a free handgun, and every 5 people, you get an AR. You get an M16.
You know what's funny with that? Yeah, AR you can get at 18, but with the handgun you get at 21. So realistically, it should be the other way around.
Guys, look at the chat. That's what she looks like.
We know that. Oh my gosh, she looks like.
Oh my god, I was right.
By the way, she's really racist. Let me read what she just said.
She looks like a pumpkin.
She does look like a pumpkin. You know those wrinkly pumpkins, like those really wrinkly with the warts coming off of them?
Yeah.
Like those. Just put a wig on a pumpkin. Boom, it's her.
Boom.
Bro, she could play the witch, the wicked witch, the green
Oh my
witch.
God.
But some...
Yo, you know what? Nah, we should not be making fun of her appearance. She has a terminal illness. Therefore, everything she says is immune from criticism, and if you disagree, then you're obviously just really, really insensitive and also a terrible person. Am I right, guys?
Yeah, but look, I want to mention something. This is actually really racist what she said. She said this, and I'm quoting her exactly, word by word.
Yeah.
We should send blinged out vaccine buses with celebrities on them into black communities to convince them to get the shot. I get these kids would take vaccines if Snoop Dogg was the guy administering it. My husband was black and died from COVID, so fuck you. That is so racist.
What? That's so stupid.
Yeah,
That is so
because
stupid.
black people will only get the vaccine if you have the celebrities to entice them.
and if it's blinged out, what?
Bro,
She
what
is so
the
unhinged.
fuck?
Honestly, cancel her. Not, we deserve to be canceled too, but like cancel her first.
Yeah. All right.
Her Twitter is so bad.
Okay,
Alright.
so, I guess with this whole point, I just wanted to say, like, this isn't about her, her, like, cancer. Like, cancer's a serious condition, and I am, genuinely sorry that she's had to deal with that. That being said, this is a terrible take, and using her cancer to defend that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, and you're just guilt-tripping people on the internet, which is incredibly sad. I wish you had better things to do in your life. I'm talking to a hypothetical person, so I guess I do as well. But anyways, yeah, so this whole situation was pretty interesting. Apparently she's just as racist as all the people who, all the people who she thinks are just as racist as she actually is. And, yeah, no, I don't think I will, fuck my freedom. I don't think I will fuck my constitution. I think those are some pretty useful things that have, arguably, or no, basically, definitely, if you're not, like, terminally online, like, improved the quality of life and the depth of life for every American ever. I mean, ever since the Constitution was written, essentially. And you know what? Trump's not that hot. I'm not gonna fuck him. So, this whole thing,
What the fuck?
this whole diatribe, I'm just sort of disappointed. You know
No.
what? I'm
What the
sure
fuck?
that, when you get diagnosed with a terminal illness, I guess the idea is you're supposed to do something valuable with your last moments, but, no, this gives absolutely no one value. All right, last thing for the night. Who would like to take it away?
I'll take it away.
I mean, you were the one who noticed it.
Yep.
Do you want me
So-
to put it in chat, or do
No,
you
no,
have it?
I have it. Boys. We
I
got.
like boys.
My goodness.
I mean, you are under 18, so it's allowed, right?
I mean,
Anyways.
yeah, but not for long.
oh, don't make it worse for
Don't
yourself.
be
Don't make it
stop
worse
though.
for
Don't be
yourself.
I'm
Don't
gonna stop
make.
though.
Okay.
We
I
had
mean, California law permits you to date people up to 27 years old. Or 26 years old. Excuse me. Anyways, we got our second hate mail. We're going to read it out loud.
Let's go.
Well, technically third,
Oh, is it third? Okay,
Wait,
maybe
who
it's
was
because
third.
we didn't address the second one
Did we?
from
read that?
John Trelinsky.
No, he
Oh.
doesn't count. He doesn't
John
count.
Trelinsky doesn't count.
He's not real.
Yeah. All right, go.
So this person, I'm not going to obviously read their names. I'm going to make sure that they're all good.
Yeah, but
My
Commented, racist maggots, show your faces, low-life scumbags, poggers. That's how you know our arguments are too great.
wait,
That
is
these people have to resort to calling us racist.
is he quoting himself? Oh wait, no.
No, that's
Oh,
just
no.
how the YouTube.
No,
thing
look
works.
at Discord. Look at Discord. Look at the call. Fake.
Where are you putting it?
No, look at the call. Like the in the like.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Haven't
yo,
seen
what's
that.
up? Yo, what's up, buddy? Yo,
You have to
yo,
black it out.
face reveal.
Kaika.
Yo,
Kaika,
face
you have to
reveal.
black it out. Black
Face
it out.
reveal.
Kaika, you gotta black it out.
Yo, you
He's,
have a dope room now.
he's showing Derek. He's showing Derek.
Yeah.
I know, but like,
Yeah.
it's a nice
I'm
room
playing,
now,
I'm playing
though.
He does have a
you'll,
nice
you'll
room.
just block it out in post. Yeah, no, I'm.
I'll leave one pixel to be seen.
Put Joe Biden. as-
Joe Biden.
Bet.
Yo. Okay, thank you for listening to my little segment of lies, so I don't get canceled by YouTube. If you want to cancel me on Twitter, go ahead. I don't really give a shit.
Do
Fuck
it.
you.
No.
You know.
Alright.
Good night. Welcome.
All right. This has been Sunny and Kaika.
Yeah, and Kaganaka, season 2 was never coming.
Yeah. Subscribe. Leave a like.
And watch your shorts, because they're kind of more interesting than the whole podcast.
Yeah.
And follow our TikTok. We have a TikTok.
TikTok.
now.
Fuck. I gotta start posting now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we have an Instagram and a Twitter. Neither of those.
Oh
are
shit! I gotta
active.
start posting.
No, it's okay. They're both dead. They're both dead. It's
They're
fine.
both dead. TikTok's
Alright,
more active than that. All right,
then,
this has
yeah,
been Sons of Liberty.
so-
Come back. Bye.
Like, sub, and hit the bell, and I will see you all in hell. Bye.
You worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.